GoThunderWolves.com. We're here with head coach KO Josh Koschke. Coach, we're just going to talk about your guys' fall season for the men real quick. You guys had a great start, and then it kind of like slowed down there towards the end. You guys finished with the 4th place finish there at that preview. Can you just give your thoughts overall on the men's season there in the fall?
Sure. God, it seems like such a long time ago. Yeah, it was interesting. We, Andrew was able to qualify for an event, an international event, and wasn't able to join us in the first event. So we went to that first tournament without him. Anytime you travel without your best player, things happen. But the guys did a good job, and I think we had a top 4 finish there. Jamie lost in a playoff. The regional preview was. It's just a lot. I had a baby the day before the event, so I wasn't out there for the practice round and came out there mid-first round, posted a good number. But it's always hard to compete and win at home. There's just a lot of pressure. And we wanted to succeed, and we just fell short, and it was a great field. We got beat by really good teams because we have really good teams in our region. So, but the rest of a big win in Albuquerque at the RJGA, that was a huge field. Matt Miller won. I think we won by 27 shots over the best teams in our region and in the country. So you're not going to play your best golf every single week, and but they're very good, and we set ourselves up for a nice spring for us to travel and do some things and not have to worry about our regional ranking. Yeah,
and so you have a few players individually. You have Jamie Roberts, Andrew Nye, and then Matt Miller. He kind of has shown progression there throughout the season.
Yeah.
Can you just talk about those 3 guys and more if you want to, with those 3 guys at first?
Sure, they're studs. We're loaded. Makes my job easy. Andrew's a proven stud for his entire college career. Jamie's still relatively young, kind of going through the pandemic and missing lots of tournaments. He's really only played a couple of years of college golf. He's transformed his body. He's long. He's intimidating. He works his butt off. And Matt is probably our best ball striker. He just gets the ball in the fairway. He's not the longest guy, but he's long enough. He hits his irons extremely good. He's unbelievably around the greens, chipping the ball, and he's a good putter. He's gotten so much better putting the ball since he's been here. And then you got to probably throw in Jeff Nelson, who, as a true freshman, played in every tournament, and that doesn't happen when you have a program that's a top, 15, 20 team in the nation. So he's been a stud for us. Liam did a great job. Clay's now back. He struggled through the fall, and he's worked his tail off to get back into the lineup. So we're deep. They make my job pretty hard picking the team, but I know whoever I take, we're going to be pretty successful. So I'm blessed. We've had a great Scottish contingent come here for the last few years, and we're looking forward to carrying that on. And I just love traveling with those boys because it's always fun and enjoyable, and they're always going to give you your best stuff.
Yeah. So moving on to the spring, you guys open up at the Fujikara Invite there in San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
What have you guys been out lately, and what are some things that we can maybe expect, or what do you expect from the guys this coming week?
It didn't snow at all when they went home, and we could have played golf every day. We've been pretty blessed the last 2 weeks. The last couple days we got some weather. We probably got 3 or 4 inches of snow here, and temperatures are just not getting high enough to melt this. So I don't know if we're going to get out on the grass before we hit the road. I'm hoping, but we did get a lot of competition in with some qualifying. The lineup is set. We've picked the team. Everybody knows who's going. Saw some great scores. Andrew was 6 or 7 under in his final round. Matt was 6 under in his final round of qualifying. So the cream has risen to the top. Now it's just we're using the indoor a little bit to try and kind of stay sharp. They're in the gym, getting their bodies right, and we're just waiting to get on that plane and go down to San Diego. I've never played in this event, so I don't know much about the golf course. I used to live in San Diego as a golf professional, so do have some connections there, kind of know what to expect. But I think the boys are just ready to start. We've missed so many golf tournaments the last few years because of the pandemic that I loaded this schedule up. We have a lot of events. We're traveling a lot. And when you have a team that can win a national championship, that's what you got to do.
Yeah. Well, I know I can't wait to see you guys here. Just so everybody knows, April 11th and 12th, we'll host the Southern Colorado Masters here at CSU-Pueblo. I can't wait to get out there and watch you guys. And so good luck this weekend, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep. Ready? GoThunderwolves.com. We're here with Jamie Roberts. He's a sophomore here on the men's golf team. So we'll just start off. How was your break?
It was nice to get home, nice to see all the family and friends, but the weather back in the UK isn't ideal for golf, so it wasn't the best for practice, but did what we could, and it's nice to be back.
Yeah, so that was my next question. What do you guys do over this break? You know, there's a lot of snow here in Colorado, so what do you guys do as a team or individually?
Yeah, it's kind of more individually when you go back, and it's more just kind of indoor range stuff. You can't really get on the courses. They're pretty wet and not in the greatest condition, so
yeah,
you do what you can. You can still work out in the gym and go to the indoor ranges, work on your swing and stuff, but other than that, there's not much you can do.
Coach KO, he had mentioned you guys had he bought you guys a putting green over for your guys' house over. You guys use that a lot?
Yeah, we got that down at the house, so we're in there. Well, right now when the weather's not the best, we've been sitting on that all day. That's
cool. So talk about this fall. You had a great start. You finished first at the Mines tournament, and then I think it was a 66 on your second round there. And then our home meet, the NCAA preview, the regional preview, 11th, I think it was.
Yeah, it was a good fall. Started quick. Didn't maybe get the best team finishes we were looking for, but we're still in a pretty good position going into spring.
Yeah.
Regionally ranked wise and stuff like that. So we're definitely looking for a few more wins this spring.
Yeah.
It was a good stepping stone to get us where we need to be.
Yeah. And what are some things that Coach Josh has talked to you guys to start the season?
Yeah, we've got an early start this year. Usually we don't play till March, but now it's mid-Feb we start, so it's kind of don't have time to wait around. You kind of have to play with what you have, what you brought back from break. So he's just trying to get us back in the gym because a lot of guys didn't have access over holidays. So get the body strong again and kind of get in the swing of tournaments because it's a different mindset you have to get yourself into when you're going to a tournament. So I think just getting used to that and ready for that, that's what he's trying to get us to do.
Yeah. So are you excited to get back out there and finally get some hits on the ball?
Very much so. That's what we love doing here. That's what we're just waiting to do. So we're all itching to get on that plane to San Diego for sure. Yeah.
And what about the home meet? Being that you guys had one already, and we're gonna have another one this coming semester. What is it like being out there on the home course?
It's definitely a lot easier, a big advantage. Of course, you've played it hundreds of times, but also comes with a different kind of added pressure almost because there's a bit more expectation there. So I think it's easier in a lot of ways, but harder in some. You just have to stick to your process and know that if you perform, you will go away with a win, but you still have to perform. So it's nice definitely having that regional at home. Big advantage.
Yeah. Cool. Well, good luck next week. Just a reminder, the team travels to San Diego. They're in the Fujikara Invite next Monday, 2 weeks from now, Monday and Tuesday. So thanks, guys.